So, happy Sunday. This is Gimpy the Arcanist run. So we are currently 6 days, 18 hours, 31 minutes in. And if you missed it on Thursday, we came back from the Abyss and to Dresden, and the city was under siege, sort of, kind of, by demons, and again, so we had to go in there, clear them out a little bit, and after that was done, we had a little meeting with, spoiler alert, Iomade and Nocticula. Iomade is a goddess, blah blah, the inheritor, whatever you want to call her. She's the good goddess behind this stuff. She came down to, just give us some shit for no reason. And so Nocticula showed up to give her some shit. And they gave each shit to each other. It was funny. And basically what happened also is Gimpy is now a gold dragon, because we started working on that path while we were doing the Azada path a while back. And on Thursday we finally did the final step to start becoming a gold dragon. And we got the first couple abilities for that. And that's currently where we are. Oh, and as far as dog cam goes, dog cam may or may not be happening today. Depends on what Mrs. Gimpy's plans are. She wouldn't tell me anything specific, which she's got to do today, because she says it's too early. She's been chugging coffee all morning. Hey, Catgirl, welcome back. So we'll see if she goes out and does errands today and stuff. Dog cam will be up, but again, no guarantee, because she still doesn't know exactly what she's doing today. So again, if she does go out running around, with the dog cam will be back up. Dun, dun, dun. So what else? Everything working so far. I just did fire it up, yeah. I don't know. I forgot to look at the data on that post that you shared, and because I was running this on Thursday, I didn't have any issues. So unless it's relatively new, because I didn't have any problems running stuff on Thursday. Oh, Gimpy's got wings. Gimpy's got wings. I didn't notice that on Thursday. Well, now. So he's more gold dragon than I thought he was. I do not remember seeing the wings on Thursday. Oh, it's appeared today. Oh, okay. Well, we'll see what happens then. We'll see what happens. So apparently, Gimpy, gold dragon wings. Again, I did not even notice that on Thursday. Although I did notice that he is his skin is a little bit darker than it was. His skin is supposed to be more like his portrait there, more pale. So, oh, and he's got glowy eyes now too, it looks like. So there's Gimpy. So Gimpy is a Arcanist cross-blooded. Cross-blooded is a sorcerer subclass, so to speak. Basically, you get to pick 2 bloodlines instead of 1. His 2 bloodlines are Fire Elemental and Gold Dragon. Gold Dragon just because we could, and why those 2? Fire Elemental makes it so that you turn any of your energy attacks into fire attacks. So in this case, he's more fire-based. Why Gold Dragon? Because Gold Dragons get the bloodline gets more, was it +1 damage to all dice associated to fire damage. So they kind of go together that way. So that's Gimpy's job there. What else? Oh yeah, I guess the Mythic Path. So for the first 7. So for the first 7 mythic levels, Gimpy was working on Azada. And then at level 8, just like I said back on Thursday, he became Gold Dragon. So now he's got Gold Dragon Breath, which is 50-foot cone. Dealing a little bit of holy damage, D8. So it's character level plus mythic rank. So that would be, what, 8 plus 16? 17? What level are we? We're 17. So currently, so it'd be 25 D8 damage for his breath. It's pretty hefty. It's a reflex saving throw, which is DC 10 plus character level plus half your mythic rank. So 17 for, what is that? 21, 31 DC. Not too bad. Any enemy hit by the breath attack also gains a -1 penalty to all D20 rolls, while all enemies who failed the reflex saving throw gain -2 penalty. So either way, they're taking a penalty. But we can only use that breath every 1 to 4 rounds. And then wings. So I get a +3 dodge bonus to AC. And against melee attacks and immunity to ground-based effects, such as difficult terrain. And then favorite meta magic, we picked up Bolster to make that lower level stuff. Perfect Body. So Gold Dragon is immune to poison, disease, fear, confusion, paralysis, and sleep. Also gains resistance to all energy equal to his character level plus half his mythic rank, which of course is now 21. If any of your saving throws bonuses before modifiers is less than 5 plus your mythic rank, you gain a bonus up to that number. If any of your attributes before modifiers is less than 14, you gain a bonus of up to that number. Your highest ability score gets a +4 bonus. Also, all your hit dice are now D12, so Gimpy's got tons of hit points now. I mean, he went from basically, wizard level hit points to warrior level here, fighter level hit points by this. Any spells dealing damage now change their dice to D6. If it was not D6 or greater, so that's basically magic missiles for him. If it was D6 or greater, which is fireballs, controlled fireball, lightning bolt, that kind of stuff, the spell instead or greater, the spell instead +1 bonus to damage per die, so it'll be D6 +1. All your weapons count as +5 weapons now too. So yeah, so there's a little bit of stuff going on there with the Gold Dragon. And as far as the spellbook goes, I don't think... Yeah, there's no dragon spellbook that I'm aware of. This is all the stuff Gimpy currently knows, although he can only use those. I'm not sure which spells are bolstered spells anymore. And bolstered spells do stuff. I think this is a bolstered one. Yeah, it's a bolstered one. So it's actually a level 1 spell. So I'm guessing I have to redo these? Do I have to redo these, or are these counting as level 1s? Well, let's see how it works. So meta magic. Let's do magic missile. So normally 1d4, but this will be 1d6. So let's do that. Now this does not get turned into fire, though. This still is force damage, so it's not considered energy damage, so it doesn't get converted to fire for him. And then there's a bolster spell. Let's do that. That green. Where's the good one? That one. So right. Where'd it go? I guess, oh, there it is right there. So, get that one. And this one, I don't know what the 2 means. I'm guessing that's the level. But that's not true anymore. So we can actually not use that one. What we can do is take Magic Missile and throw Bolster, and then, was it Empowered? That's increased by 2. Quicken is a 4. So you can do that one. Then write that. That should be a level 3 spell now. Here we go. Let's see. So it's there. We don't really... What's funny is we can go through all of these. This one we don't need. Oh, it's a level 2 spell. Magic Missile. Actually, we can take the regular Scorching Rays out. It's this one. Add magic. Bolster it. Now, why do you want to bolster? Bolster is make sure spells deal additional area effect damage while making them stronger. Spell deals 2 more points of damage per dice roll to all targets. Additionally, all enemies within 5 feet of this target are dealt 2 damage per die. Original spell, the spell can no longer apply precision damage. Oh, precision. That's, wait a minute, what's precision? Precision sneak attacks? Gimpy doesn't do sneak attacks, I don't think. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Let's see what happens on that one. So bolster that. And then we go away. There it is. So, get that one. Throw that one in there. We'll take that out for now. Keep that one in there for now. Yes. No. Oh, interesting. So it's not letting me memorize the spell now. Oh, and the magic missile's gone now too. So, what spell should I use instead? Use an acid arrow. That's a ranged touch attack. 2d points of acid
Hello
damage.
everyone. My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also follow Gimpy over on Twitter at GimpyKnee. He tweets out there when he goes live and will more than likely follow you back. Thank you for watching.
Yep, thank you for watching. Happy Sunday. So, more damage. Like that one. Let's put that in there for now. So again, these two count as the same spell, as far as memorization goes. Interesting. Okay, fireballs. You do the same thing to you, because you never have enough fireballs. Bolster that. Again, we're doing this because bolster doesn't raise the level anymore, because Gimpy got the better version. Did I not write it? Yep. It's that one. Might as well battering blast, bolster that too. Not that I use it too much, but it's there. And level 4. Controlled fireball. This. And this magic missile is empowered and bolstered. So it's actually, don't need that one anymore. Magic. So this powered. Or sorry, that's bolstered, then that's empowered. And that should be level 3. There it is. So the empowered increases the damage by 50%. So instead of 1d4, actually 1d6 is actually, what is it? 1d6 plus 1 plus another 3? Not a lot of damage, but it's there. Protection from arrows communal, I want to use that. So we need more slots. Okay, so level 4 spell. Got that one. Greater invisibility. That won't really help too much. Oh, greater energy. Yeah, that one. Or we can do an empowered one of these and boost it up to level 4. Scorching Ray. Do that. Bolster. That. So it'll be level 4 spell now. There it is. So many Scorching Rays. Level 5. This one is bolstered and empowered, so we don't need that one anymore because we just made that for level 4. This magic missile is quickened. So leave that one there. I can do Fire Snake bolstered. So, yeah. That one. What else? Angelic Aspect. Echolocation. We found out echolocation is very useful. So we can see stuff. So that one. Okay, this one is. This is a quickened. Oh, we can make this a bolstered quickened. We'll do that. So that one. Metamagic. What? So I want a bolstered quickened. That should be level 5. 4, 6, 6. So again, so now this is a bolstered quickened Scorching, right? Oh, look at the Hellfires. Definitely put that in there as a bolstered. That one. Oh, we still got Chain Lightning too to put in there. We need another slot. Or I guess we could take the Hellfire out. No, we don't want to lose Hellfire. And the Quickened Scorching Ray is useful too. So we need another slot. We need to give us more slots. So Dragonkind. I don't really need Dragonkind anymore. Control Fireball. This one is empowered and bolstered, so use that one. So what I want to do is make it empowered, bolstered, controlled Fireball. That'll be a level 6 spell. It's right there. Good for now. Level 7. So what do we want to do here? We got Ice Body. Plague Storm. No, we don't have Plague Storm. So we can do an empowered one of these. So Cone of Cold, Fire Snake. Empowered Cone of Cold would actually be a Cone of Fire. An empowered, bolstered Cone of Cold. How about that? That should be level 7. There it is. So you need to use that. Or you can use the... Oh, this is the Quickened Fireball. Oh, we should do a Quickened and bolstered Fireball. How about that one? This is way too much stuff. Just want to point this out. This is just too much. Okay, so that quickened. So that should be level 7. There it is. So throw that one in there. Again, need more slots. Level 8. Gimpy apparently can use that. Sea Mantle, which is a defense thing. And that. Okay, so he's all set for now. Anyway, so that was Gimpy. that's our main character. Our other cast of characters in this run. We've got Sela as she's our tank and our only real story character in the group, because we've got 4 mercenaries running with us. We've got Mickey, our lawful good Kitsune deliverer, which is a slayer. Anytime he does damage to somebody that is 2 places removed from his alignment, which is everything chaotic, everything evil, he does an extra 2d6 damage, which is nice. And then we have Scout, our tiefling wind whisperer, which is an oracle. Her job in our group is to heal and buff and do extra damage when necessary, because she does have the storm bracers, or what are they called? Storm resolve. These are bracers that make it so that her energy attacks get converted to electricity. And she also picked up what's this one? The Boreal Might, which gives her a bunch of cold spells to use, which are actually electrical spells. And then she's got the Fire Ring that gives her a bunch of attack spells they can use that instead of fire are now electrical as well. So she's got a very big selection of spells to use for offense, even though she's supposed to be a healer. Anyway, then we have Veronica, our human kineticist. She was originally a blood kineticist, but I don't think they've adjusted their issues yet. I don't think. So her main focus as a kineticist has been water, earth, mud, and cold. So she's doing that, and obviously her job is to do damage, but she also does some backup
Saturday
healing
and
as well.
Sunday, March 19th and 20 are the monthly giveaways for March. A $25 Steam gift card will be given away each day. You have to be a follower of the channel and present to win. Check with Gimpy if you have any questions about the giveaway. Thanks for watching.
Yep, thank you for watching. Happy Sunday, and again, it's next weekend for the giveaways. Okay, and this is Rocket. He is our Kitsune Shadow Shaman Knife Master. Shadow Shaman do sneak attack damage, and his main job is to do sneak attack damage with daggers, and that's the Knife Master kicks in there. And it changes the sneak attack damage from 1d6 to 1d8, so helps him there. He also helps out with a little bit of buffing and backup healing typically, not too much, but it's there. And of course he's got his hexes and stuff as being a shaman, so that's his job. And he's got a funny little Mardi Gras mask, it looks like. Anyway, that's our cast of characters for now. So they changed some of the artwork, didn't they? She looks shinier than she did before. Oh, and Sela also has Radiance, which is in her hands a Holy Avenger, and pretty nice little sword. Rocket. I don't remember if his stuff looked like that. She looks pretty much the same. Scout. She looks a little bit more metallic, but she's good. And then Mickey. I think they changed this outfit too. He looks very Robin Hood-y now. It fits his thing. Although they messed up his Windmaster helmet. Was it him that was wearing that? Yeah, they changed the helmet. I think, or did we give him a different one? I think they changed the helmet. Anyway. Now Gimpy. So Gimpy stats now. So he's all in good. Actually, it didn't modify everything. Oh, that's looking at the wrong person. Sorry. Gimpy. He's got other fatigue, so he's going to be 14 strength, 14 dex. Constitution got boosted up to 14. Has perfect body stuff. It's 2. So something doesn't seem right there. Perfect body 4. Oh, his base value was 8. That's what. Okay. And charisma, non-modified to 16. Okay, that works. So we need to get him a better hat. Do we have a better hat? We need to find some more stuff. Not as rich as we were in the DLC, but with Gimpy the Lich, they give you like 8 million gold to spend on stuff. So they have changed graphics on stuff. If you didn't know, there was a big update on Thursday. Lots of stuff changed. I wonder if they fixed these Slayer bracers. Charisma. He doesn't really need charisma stuff, but okay. So while I'm thinking, oh, we stopped to go mythic ranks on these guys too. So give his lesser braces of archery. Let's throw on these Slayer bracers and see if they work for him. So. Is their studied target for the first time. The enemy must pass a fortitude saving throw or become blinded for 3 rounds. So let's see if that works. To pay attention to that. Anyway, and Mythic Path stuff. So, for Mickey, he's got most of the range stuff already, I think. Oh, Deadly Mythic he doesn't have yet. Extra feed, extra Mythic ability, flawless attacks. Prove critical. When are deadlier the most, critical multiplier with your chosen weapon is increased by 1. So longbows would be what, times 3 or times 4? Or you can do another sneak attack damage dice. Point shot blank. Point blank shot mythic is bigger bonus when it's inside 30 feet. Let's do the improved critical. Let's get there. Next. Okay, scout. Scout again is our healer. Enduring spells greater. Abundant casting. Greater abundant. It's got mythic penetration. Send an element of electricity. So, next. Destiny Bound Birth. No. Destructive Shockwave. Energy Potion. No. Excuse me. You can cast the first spell after initiative roll as a swift action. If that spell is either a first level or at least 2 levels lower than the maximum levels you can cast. You can do, what, level 7, level 8 stuff. It's not too bad. Think about that in a second. See what else she has. Extras. She doesn't really do summons. Beneficial curse or curse is a joke. Boundless healing. Oh, better reach. Might be not a bad idea for her. She's not really doing any meta magic. Or restraint. Let's do the boundless healing. So basically, she can heal people at range better. She doesn't have to run out and touch anybody. She can actually reach them from a little bit of a distance, which is sometimes helpful. So she's good. Next. Oh, this is going to be fun for Veronica. Kineticist kind of gets screwed on mythic stuff. She's got, let's see, weapon focus, mythic kinetic blast, over-infused blast, critical, kinetic overcharge. Stand, magic nullification. Okay, so Dazzling Display Mythic. She has, I think, Dazzling Display, I think. But she doesn't really use it. Iron Will. Mythic Resolve. So bonus all saving throws. You also get additional hit points equal to your mythic rank. A whopping 8. Point blank shot. I think she has point blank. Oh. Mastery of the skills unmatched. Even in difficult situations, you can always take 10 on checks with them. We don't do that. So, what are her actual range feats? I think she has point blank already. Let's double check. Focus. Toughness, Iron Will. Oh, she doesn't have. Oh, she does have point blank. So she has to be within 30 feet and she gets bonuses to hit. Which would be. Doesn't do abundant casting. Doesn't summon. Doesn't do real healing like that. Can't she do. Each time you do critical damage with your range attacks or reduces to 0, you deal your weapon damage to all the other enemies within a 10-foot radius. Ranged weapon attacks hurts.
Gimpy is raising money for the National MS Society for the 9th year in a row here on Twitch. Walk MS 2022 in San Diego is April 23rd, but Mrs. Gimpy, Mickey, Rocket, and Gimpy will be doing private walks in April and May. They are walking 1 mile for every $1,000 raised. If you would like to help with a donation, please visit stompingoutms.org. Thank you.
Yep, thank you. Okay, so this elemental barrage doesn't really affect her because the only elemental damage, or sorry, energy damage she does is cold. She doesn't have any others. Endurance spells, no. Sure, restraints. The bigger they are, unstoppable. Anytime you become paralyzed or you become staggered, become nauseated. If you become nauseated, you become sickened, you become shaken instead of frightened. Really a problem for her, typically. Blank, better chance. It's only an extra +1, but that'll help. Okay. Rocket. Rocket's been an interesting stuff for mythic stuff because he does buffs, he does weapon stuff. Oh, then we have the battle spirit in him too. Let's see what we're getting here. Okay, Destiny Beyond Birth, don't care. He doesn't really do damage with his magic, so he doesn't need to worry about the ascendancy or whatever stuff. Energy related damage. Proof criticals with daggers. Mythic sneak attacker though. Toughness. Weapon focus mythic. Weapon specialization. I think he has that stuff through the combat things. Let's double check real quick on that. So, Rocket. I wish you could check these screens while you're going through mythic stuff. Anyway, so his feats. Greater weapon focus dagger. There we go. Weapon specialization. So he's definitely focusing on daggers. So that mythic one that we're just looking at is probably not a bad idea. Weapon specialization. So, damage you deal with chosen weapon is truly awesome to behold. When using your chosen weapon, you gain a bonus equal to half your mythic rank on damage rolls. This stacks with the bonus from weapon specialization and greater weapon specialization. So, yes, please. Okay, so Sela, last one for the group, or main characters, we'll say. And Paladin. So, she's got endurance spells, mythic channeling, so she channels or channel energy to heal or kill. It's extremely potent. She's got dodge, shield focus. She's a tank, so she doesn't have leading strike, abundant. Oh, she doesn't have the don't kill me thing. Power attack mythic. So, +3 bonus and melee damage rolls instead of +2. Base attack, when your base attack bonus reaches +4 and every 4 points after it goes up. The bonus damage is increased to +5 if you're making an attack with a two-handed weapon, one-handed weapon using two hands for a primary natural weapon. Weapon focus. She doesn't hit stuff very often. Okay. So, I'll sit there, I think. Okay, so, again, we're back in Dresden. We got all kinds of fun stuff to do. Look, I got wings too now.
Godspeed.
I'm special. Let's see how the crusade is going. How is the crusade going? Okay, strengthening diplomatic connections. Sure. Outpost to Bastion expansion. Visitor leader seeks a meeting. It's all stuff finished. Becoming a dragon. The mysterious wanderer calls himself a dragon scion, is asking the commander for help. She claims that her heritage grants her the ability to transform into a true dragon. But to do so, she needs to track down an evil dragon, kill it, eat its heart, and wash herself in its hot blood. The young woman will need supplies and possibly a number of loyal allies. Assist. Dragon Slayer's adventure decree. Finance points. Talk to the maiden out of it. Young talented general is recruited. Send worthy knights and wander with the wanderer. This is recruitment growth for trainable cavalry units reduces by 25% or 50% for 15 days. One silver dragon is recruited at the commander's headquarters. Silver dragon, 924 points. Won't the blood be smelly? Of course it will be, but who cares? So we can get a silver dragon if we want. Take on the young woman as an apprentice and set her on her path for the dragon. Good. 4 dragon heir scions. So 398 hit points. Cold iron. Wow, they're not bad. Teach the wanderer the dragon slayer's craft. We're using a dragon slayer. Gift for Greyboard now. I don't care about that. Reduces by 50% for 15 days. One silver dragon is recruited. I think we're going to go that way. Because dragons. The wanderer stands no chance against the dragon of her own. But if she is escorted by a dependable retinue, she just might succeed on her quest. Report. Thanks to the power of the Wardstone residing in Dresden, the demon siege has been much bloodier than it could have been. Enough soldiers survived in the Citadel to form a fighting detachment that is now awaiting Commander's orders. Galarian slaves rescued by the Commander in Elushnira are infinitely grateful, and they are ready to get even with the demons with weapons in hand. End of the world. Priests of various faiths are asking the Commander to banish the followers of a small sect that believes in the imminent demise of Galarian. These doomslayers scorn the gods with their words and demand that everyone bow down before the inevitable end. Send sectarians on suicide missions. I got a rocket.
I didn't even have the leash.
He knows.
Mm-hmm.
He knows.
What?
Rocket's been caught for his morning walk. Barely morning walk. He looks so... Mrs. Gimpy just picks him up, and the expression on his face is so happy. He hates that, you know. One of the... Mrs. Gimpy's been doing this for almost 15 years, and she still doesn't get it that they hate being picked up and hugged. Okay, so silence the sectarians. Leadership points, military points. Crusader morale is reduced. Reconcile the sectarians with other priests. Good. Crusader morale increases by 15. Energy points increases by 3 for 30 days. We don't need the morale, though. Suicide it is. It's not evil. Sectarians do not fear death and are always ready for deadly missions. The officers give them the most dangerous task, and this both helps the crusade and satisfies other priests.
Stretch your legs. You have been sitting in one spot for far too long.
After all, dead sectarians start no arguments. Okay, so, other stuff. Defenders of Freedom. A group of Azadas, relentless in their fight against injustice, depression, are willing to leave there. Okay, so... do we need Azadas anymore? I don't think so. Royal conscription. After being at war with demons for a century, Mendev is accompanied blah blah blah. Recruitment growth is trainable for trainable units increases by 10% for 2 weeks. Midnight Fane notes. All generals gain secret routes feat, which is more points to move. Royal parade. Unwholesome. Okay, so it's other stuff. Fate of the Wicked Doe. Experiments, unwholesome parade, midnight notes, description, defenders of freedom. We don't want you guys. Where's the other one I'm looking at? Recruitment growth, trainable units increased by 10% for 14 days. That's the secret route stuff. So that one. Fate of the Wicked Dope. I don't know which one the Wicked Dope was. This is a phylactery. Let's do this one. Still got one more thing to do. Growth of trainable. Yeah, we'll do that one. Okay, so that's all set. Oh, the chain dragon treasure. General provides +4 bonus of combat morale for all units in the army for every 20,000 finance points, 2,000 material points, and 800 energy points available in the treasury, maximum +60. So the bigger our treasury, the better our people fight. Wow, a little low there. Finance materials energy points income increases by 5%. That's permanent. Reduction of losses, past inspection, Night Scouts, help from outcasts. Okay. So, sure, I guess. Coming back, I have to take care of all this paperwork. Keep your fire low. Without the high winds, it's getting real hot in the house. Let's just open a window or the door. It'll cool off real quick. So I've been told. And why do you have a fire inside your house? Isn't that bad? Okay, do a rest. So Gimpy will have all his necessary spells. That's one button. There's something on the table over there. Okay, so what potions should we be working on? Critical ones. Scrolls. What scrolls do we want to work on? Oh, that's right. He can't do the wizards, the arcane stuff. He can only do the divine stuff. Scroll heal, that'll work. Oh, he can do hellfire rays. Heal.
Steady on, Dayron. They are perfectly ordinary mosquitoes. They are not spreading disease. And they will not bite you on the face. They wouldn't dare.
He hasn't lost his mind at all. No, it's real people have a fireplace. I have a fireplace too. We just don't use it. My fireplace has not been used in over 20 years. I'm sure there's a bird living in there somewhere. To the street. Between the lines and dragons. Oh, that's right. We gotta talk to this guy still. The guy, the gold dragon that taught us how to be a gold dragon. Real people. It's silly having a fireplace in California. You know, California has multiple climates, right? We actually do have snow here in certain places. Look, it's a storyteller. Have you brought me a new story? Letter. You mentioned you could use this letter to tell me about Queen Galfrey's feelings. His fingers touch the paper softly, his nails carefully tracing along the lines as if he can see them. The moon is peering into my window, the sole observer of my weakness. Dresden is quiet, almost as if I am the only one in the fortress at this hour of the night. I am alone, utterly, always. I pick up the quill and shake off a drop of ink that threatened to fall on the papers, which would have ruined what is already my third draft of this letter. Why am I writing it? He will never read it. I falter. The quill poised over the paper, but my hesitation doesn't last. I don't know where you are, my hand writes. When was this? On the eve of the Queen's departure from Dresden, the next morning she ordered her forces to march on Is. Is Dresden ever that quiet? Unlikely, but I'm telling you of Galfrey's feelings as she was writing this letter, when one's perception of the outside world can vary at times. Let's continue. It's silly having a fire. Okay. You have warm, warmer, and hot trees on fire. I'm telling you, we have snow to the east of us, Hova. We just got snow last week. You know, we have great skiing lodges and stuff here in Southern California, just northeast of Los Angeles. Big ski area. Lots of snow up there. I'm telling you, we got snow everywhere here. It's just where I live, we don't get snow because we're smart. My hand is shaking. My heart pounds in my chest like a bird trying to break free from its cage. My eyes got fog over. I wipe a tear from my cheek. What is happening to me? Where did this feeling of guilt come from? I have always acted as duty commanded. Always. A deep breath. I think the shaking has stopped, but the hand that's holding the quill can barely move. Forgive me. I write down the last words of the letter he will never see. Forgive me, forgive me. What exactly was she feeling? Guilt or something else? Cannot answer that question definitively. I merely touched upon her thoughts, tapped into a faint trace of her feelings, but I can say one thing for certain. Those feelings were strong. The pain the Queen was going through was very much real. Thank you. Yes, the internet never lies. There's no need for gratitude. I rather think I should be begging for forgiveness. It seems I have inadvertently been made privy to personal matters between you and Queen Galfrey. I'll try to refrain from such intrusions into your private affairs from now on. He lowers his head sheepishly. Nocticulus spoke well of you. She says hello. The old elf's face is as blank as a porcelain mask. Her favor flatters me, and the memories of the times when I was younger warm my heart, but also fill me with older, darker feelings, such as shame. It's sad to remember how foolish and self-satisfied I was back then, how much I enjoyed the fear and respect of the spawn of the abyss surrounding me, and how completely I belonged to the lady in shadow, who charmed me the moment we met. In those days, I was different. Dun, dun, dun. So, that. So, where's Dragon Guy? Never tell you where he is, do they? Oh, he's up there. I walked right by him. Didn't even know it.
Hello everyone. My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also follow Gimpy over on Twitter at GimpyKnee. He tweets out there when he goes live and will more than likely follow you back. Thank you for watching.
If they're watching, happy Sunday. So, Mr. Gold Dragon, our mentor, I guess. Hal greets you with a nod. His golden eyes gleam. Congratulations on your victory, Commander. That was an arduous trial, but you pulled through. You invoked the dragon spirit within you. I never thought that I would say this, but you can become a dragon child. Dragon, child. I can teach you how to bring your inner and outer forms into accord. Once you become your true self, you will achieve harmony. I want you to teach me. What do I need to do? Go to the city square in Canabras. Terendelev drew her strength from her love for the city and its people. I walked its paved streets with her many times, and I soon realized that Canabras helped her to heal more than any of my philosophical reflections ever could. Out of respect for her memory, I will teach you in the same place where she fought her final battle. It would make her glad. Why did you help me in the Battle of Dresden? Because I saw a dragon. It is easy to distance yourself from battles that do not involve your kind. Warmbloods fight and die, but their lives are so fleeting. However, when I saw that a gold dragon had entered the fray, I could no longer remain a calm and passive observer. You could say that my prudence failed me. My mythical powers are the result of every Lash's experiment. It comes from the blood of demon lords. How does that make you feel? Do you find my power repulsive? No, child, I don't. You do not need to worry. The source of your power does not make you good or bad. I can see your abilities clearly. It does not matter where they came from. They are yours now, and no one else's. Moreover, your power is like a living creature. It grows and develops. Sometimes it reminds me of a dragonling that has not yet hatched from its shell. One day, it will awaken in full. Tell me about dragons. What do you wish to know? What kinds of dragons are there? And what kinds of warmbloods are there? These questions are of similar magnitude, for there are so many of us, and we are so different. Metallic dragons, chromatic dragons, planar dragons, dragons that live outside of planes. Not all of us are friendly toward your kind, but I believe you know this already. I suppose I can only speak for my brethren, the metallic dragons. We look upon your kind with favor, even live among you at times. What makes gold dragons different from other dragons? Some of us are philosophers, and some of us are hedonists. We make our dwellings in open expanses, where it's always sunny and warm. We hunt herds of deer and sleep atop treasure hoards. Well, some of us do. But at times, out of curiosity, we choose to adopt the lifestyle of humankind. Many nations seek our wisdom, for our existence is closest to the divine, Apsu, creator of the multiverse. Some of us are even capable of speaking to him. Alas, I do not have this honor. Of course, I have only been alive for 800 years, so I am still very young. We take part in the affairs of Galarian's nations, for they shape the world we live in. In fact, you may know the names of some of our heroes. Does the name Har or something whatever mean anything to you? Tell me about him, or her. A short while ago, by dragon standards, and a very long time ago by yours, the gold dragon Parnorex, whatever, became an ally and a friend of Iomade. Iomade had not become a goddess yet, but her valor and righteousness were already winning hearts. Eventually, Iomade ascended, but Parno defended her legacy here on Galarian. He was one of the heroes who swore an oath to free Cheliax from the usurpers. Alas, he did not survive, but his glory lives on among dragons and humans alike. Sadly, Hal gazes past you into the distance. Not all who tread a hero's path reach its end. What is it like being a dragon? It's wonderful. The strength, the lust for life, the joy of existence. Don't you feel it inside your soul? In truth, I am sorry that your journey as a dragon began with bloodshed. There are so many other things I would have liked you to experience first, like flight, for example, or the realization that there is unity in all things. I wish you had a chance to discover your place within the multiverse. But there will be plenty of time for all of that. We live for thousands of years. We have time for everything, for war and peace, for sorrow and joy. So do not fear. You will experience what it is to be a dragon. I have no questions. I want to know more about Durendalev. Well, let us remember her together. You said that you were Durendalev's teacher. What did you teach her? Lessons of peace and lessons of war. Some of my lessons were practical, others seemed pointless at first, but eventually proved necessary. She was my best student, and when corruption and darkness closed in around her, she was the only one of my students to keep fighting. Even when the odds were against her, she refused to give up. I've had other students touched by corruption, but that is a story of loss, and I do not wish to discuss it now. What was Durendalev like? She was incredible, but before I say anything further, what memories do you have of her? After all, you were the last of our kind to speak with her. I thought she was kind and beautiful, and she was a fearless warrior. Yes, she was. His face softens. Fearless, kind, beautiful. I was so proud of her. I've never had a better student. Durendalev was a kind of silver dragon who was especially sensitive to any injustice. She was always interested in the warm-blooded nations of Galarian, and sought to understand their lives and customs. Eventually, she and Severos, her friend and sworn brothers, swooped down from the mountains and joined the paladins of Iomade in their fight against the demons. I was their mentor among dragonkind, so I became their guide in the human world, but we did not know the challenges we would face. The war raged on in the wound, and Durendalev lost one friend after another. When the demon struck her with the corrupting poison, she lost the will to fight completely. Her splendid silver scales had blackened and her mind was clouded, but Durendalev did not wish to hurt her comrades, so she asked them to bring her to the ruins where you and I met. I was there to give her aid. The sun rose and set many times as she poured out her hatred on me. She let loose all the pain that was tearing at her soul. Many times we were on the brink of combat. Many times her words wounded me deeply, but in the end I got through to her. I found the right words, and I stayed with her until her soul found healing. Afterwards, she became the guardian of Canabras. She defended the city and its wardstone from harm. Her love for the people she protected gave her strength. You would never have known that her soul had once been tormented by dark horrors. Thank you. Halifax, is it a really long name? Can I just call you Hal? Ignorant child, how dare you shorten my glorious dragon name? He glares at you. His soft voice transforms into a roar like thunder. Ah. Suddenly the dragon burst out laughing. I'm merely teasing you. You can call me whatever you like. Wormbloods often call me Hal. They're always in a hurry, and they don't have time to pronounce my long, beautiful name. Well, if it was easier to pronounce, it would be not a problem. Safe travels. He's gonna call me child all the time. Oh, and off he goes. Shit. We have more questions, but okay. We should go sell stuff and whatever. Dun, dun, dun. Looking for you. Okay. Bulk selling. So much stuff. Well, only 13 grand worth. Oh, I forgot to grab that thing back in the Dresden too. In the resting room. Or bedroom, whatever. Later, keep that. Bear sorrow. Faux shard. What? Picked up all this stuff. Oh, that's right. We lost Avu too because of we basically we're not being the Zada anymore, so we ended up losing Avu because she was only with us because we were a Zada, but because we chose the Golden Dragon path, we're not going down that path anymore. The Marian Greatsword. Oh, that thing still. Stormcaller Spear. Gets us some money. Let's see what she has for sale here. Mighty Fist 5. So, we do have a new pet. We've got MVP, currently using a +2 Amulet of Mighty Fist. So that's an upgrade.
Gimpy is raising money for the National MS Society for the 9th year in a row here on Twitch. Walk MS 2022 in San Diego is April 23rd, but Mrs. Gimpy, Mickey, Rocket, and Gimpy will be doing private walks in April and May. They are walking 1 mile for every $1,000 raised. If you would like to help with a donation, please visit stompingoutms.org. Thank you.
Yep, thank you. Thank you everyone to help out the donation. We're currently sitting at about $1,200 raised, so I got to walk a mile at least. If you'd like to make me walk 2 miles, please head on over to stompingoutms.org and make a donation. Any amount you choose is very much appreciated. It does not need to be $1,000. It needs to be $100. $10 donation, $20 donation are very much appreciated, and they do go to the right cause. And again, the right cause is to make me walk farther. Okay, so if you want to help out, head on over to stompingoutms.org, or you can type in !walkms in chat for a link, or just scroll down underneath the video screen and click the Walk MS button in the About section. Thank you.
You are welcome. Now, go kill something.
Take those two. Still, I don't think we need any hats and stuff, do we? Yeah, he's good there. She's doing the Blazing Crown. As soon as she does damage for a spell, she gets 10 temporary hit points for 3 rounds. Affecting the player once per round. Only once per 5 rounds for each enemy. That's okay. Okay, new stuff. So that's going to MVP. So that just does what? Attack and damage rolls. And then the headpiece is going to Veronica. Looks the same. Looks exactly the same. Oh, didn't I have stuff for the storyteller to make for us? Didn't what? That wasn't in his dialogue, was it? Let's see, quick. Examine the items. There we go. Get a story of the mangled dragon demon helmet and the necessary materials. Restore this relic for me. Sure. Just hands sword begins to reinforce the damaged helmet. The hide turns into scraps and the metal into armor plates, which are tempered into a mixture of demon blood and magical essence. The owner of this item called the Shy Lily. He was a murderer. No, he was a master of the art of slaughter, a missionary of violence whose deeds were a source of delight and horror. But even his fame faded when he had a truly destructive power. Shy Lily's helmet. Okay. So, viewed with demonic powers, the wearer gets +4 profane bonus to strength and +2 profane bonus to AC. Sela? Bonus to charisma. So, Mickey? So the strength bonus should get him up to what, 24? Because Rocket's not doing strength. Gimpy's not doing strength. 4. It's no hat. There's no hat there. Why has he got hair? I don't know why Mickey has a ponytail. Anyway. So it does a little bit more damage. And bonus to AC. He'll be fine. Okay. Good enough. Go. Oh, actually, Gimpy doesn't. It's the wrong thing. It's ability. So he's got 4 strike. This is like a single shot magic missile. Gotta remember he's still got the trance. Didn't lose that stuff. Turn the fire on. Okay, there we go. There's our group. I've got to see what my quests were these days. Forgot. Doesn't matter. I'm sure there's plenty. Or was I supposed to talk to somebody? There was another quest inside. Okay, so Cascade of Fire, Red Fallen Lord, Dark Waves. Dragon's Awakening. Oh, that's where I got to go to Canabras. Granding Quest, Finian's Awakening. So this was go to him. Is down there, the final verdict. Visit the Hell Knight, down with Rigel. Hell Knight's Rigel, whatever. What do you dream of? So in Navia. So go cut to a Navia, that's why I skipped there. One final breath. Talk to him too, I guess. End game, Storm Peak. Okay, well, we got time. We need to get our army back up and running. dragons. Oh, we got brass and bronze and copper. Wow. Was not expecting that. I don't have any generals, though. Ah, there she is. So, you. Yes, no. 2 days, 14 hours. I mean, they're not ready yet? Is that what's going on there? I'm guessing they're just not. Gotta wait 2 days before they're ready to move. That's lame. Okay. So again, we have brass, copper. We should have picked up a silver too. Oh no, it's a thing that's happening. Champions. I don't have any champions. Paladins? Play paladins. Church guards. Split these guys up. You guys get a copper dragon. Wait for it to get a general. Yes, we can move these guys in here. Sorry, they got a brass dragon, not a copper. 412, 419. So coppers are slightly better than brass. Fire, acid.
Aren't your legs
coppers
getting
are
stiff?
Slightly better.
You haven't moved in quite a while. Stretch, damn it, you ignorant meatbag.
Yeah. Okay, so what does Dresden look like? I haven't really done much. Hey, look, it's Trevor. Okay, so main barracks, main archery, main spellcasters. So what are we missing? Glory reduces the cost of security mercenary units by 5%. Hospital. We need more money apparently, or stuff. Shelter. Oh, we need to build a shelter somewhere. Where's the map? Let's see. Looks like we're going to be spending some time down here still. Oh, we haven't built anything here yet. So, Citadel. Oh, we can't build a shelter here yet because it needs to be upgraded, probably. Hospital. Supply center increases material points income by 3. One of them can be built in each fort. Watchtower. Yeah, do supply center. Because why not? Okay. So, our army's not ready to move yet because our generals are still on vacation for another couple of days. So, in that time, we will take advantage of that and have Gimpy and friends go to Canabras, I guess. We'll go Canabras first. Two days. That's appropriate. Someone on the road. Skeletal guy? Or somebody else?
Our path leads on.
Oh, Chief Saul, slowly and barely moving, a formless figure shuffles towards you. When it finally draws near, you realize it's Chief Saul. But the state of him, the wound has desiccated him, drained him of his last vestige of strength. His clothes are caked in blood, his eyes are glazed and rolling in his head, and black saliva trickles down his limply gaping mouth. So, what are you doing here? He stares at you for a while, as if he doesn't recognize you, but his awareness slowly sharpens. Commander, to Dresden. I'm going to Dresden. Need to gather rescue. You're alone? Where are the other mongrels? Shava, Malika, his lair, they're all there. Do you know where Sava's lair is? He gestures vaguely in the direction he came from. There. You're going back. You need help immediately. Thank you, he coughs violently. Commander, you're the commander. You need to get to Dresden. There. We'll talk there. That was quick. That was a quick little trip. So, Saul. Whatever his name is. Sula? No, I don't remember. Is it just Saul? I think that's just short name version of it, isn't it? I haven't talked to him in a while. Fine. So, Captain Matten, barracks. So it's going to be over there with land, right? Chief Saul. So it is just Saul. Saul's looking better. His wounds have been managed. His gaze is more lucid. And yet he's still not the same peaceful man you left in Dresden. His haggard, pale face bears the mark of emaciation and death. The commander is back. So am I. I can't believe it. Lan chuckles. You must be charmed or something. I bet Sava thinks you must have died long ago, but here you are. Wheezing away. Come on then, tell us what happened. We need to hurry. What happened to the mongrels while I was gone? He lets out a wheezing, heavy sigh. At first, nothing unusual. We were just living our lives, but when the whole tribe got stricken with something, it was like a disease. Your arms ache, your legs ache, it tears you from the inside. Nobody knew anything about it, and then, one night, we all woke up. He thinks for a moment. Can't remember what came next. I remember opening my eyes, and I'm walking out the gate. A guard stops me, and I say, Lady Anevia's orders. He doesn't believe me. And I just grab him and, oh, I don't remember. I really don't. He shakes his head as if trying to drive away the dark thoughts. Like a nightmare, it was. I remember us walking a long way. I remember the white eyes of a demon, people screaming. It's sickening to remember. I can guess what was happening there. Sava performed his vile ritual again. Yes, he fed them human flesh, and when that wasn't enough for some, he would sting them? Sting them with his poison. He shudders. Those who survived became something else. Why are you wandering alone in the wound? His face crumples as if he's about to cry. I'm old, weak, good for nothing. Not even for being a demon slave. They poured blood down my throat, and still, I couldn't get the power of all our tribesmen. I couldn't get the power all our tribesmen got. So the demon just said, "Begone, carrion. Let the wounds kill you. You're on your last legs all the same. Unless useless I am." No, you're not useless. Sava underestimated you, but you beat him. You survived and you made the journey back. All I could ever wish for was to be half as tough as you are, so. Do you remember where Sava is holed up? Yes. There were ruins. Valley of Templish, he called them. Valley of Temples. He frowns as he searches his memory. He said something about a city hanging over a rift, an ancient city. The city of Iz. It's a funny coincidence that we need to go there anyway. Although it's not much of a surprise, really. The demons are either cowards or idiots, so that's probably why Sava is sticking close to Iz, so he can turn and run back to his friends if things get ugly. How are you feeling? He looks at his shaking hands. I'm done, Commander. My service is over. He said his poison makes us stronger, but my body can't take it. My time is short. If only I could know what my tribe will return, then I could lie down and die in peace. I'll bring your people back, don't worry. We will, Chief. I've sworn to destroy Sava no matter what it takes, and I'll keep my word. Maybe you can't. Maybe there's no bringing them back anymore. Who's ever poisoned is poisoned forever, but seeing them before I go, even like that, what a blessing. Ownage. How many generals do you have in your army? None at the moment. They're on vacation.
Saturday and Sunday, March 19th and 20 are the monthly giveaways for March. A $25 Steam gift card will be given away each day. You have to be a follower of the channel and present to win. Check with Gimpy if you have any questions about the giveaway. Thanks for watching.
Yep, thanks for watching. Happy Sunday. Okay, Land chuckles bitterly. Hey now, Commander. Hey now, the Commander has already promised you that we'll get everyone back. Don't make him reconsider, and don't you go dying on us before we get back, you hear? Hey, Infernal, and hey, Ownage. Welcome back, guys. Meta. There's no meta here. There's no meta here. Okay, so I just need to talk to Anevia. She's standing around. And I've used, I think, 2 generals in my first run, and I've been using 2 generals in this run, too. Mainly because you get so many troops, you can't stick everybody in one army. I mean, if you want, it's nice to have 2 functional armies. One to go out and beat up on the demons, and the other one to react to whatever else is going on if necessary. And mainly it's one big army. I mean, the main army does most of the work, and the secondary army just sits back and, again, occasionally comes out to do something, but most of the time they're just sitting on their ass and dress them. So. Dun, dun, dun. Let me find Anevia. Where's she hiding? Or is she inside the Citadel? Tossifan. Captain Selkie is no longer an officer of Blackstone Company, assuming he's alive. His path may get across the commanders. So this is stuff we don't have to worry about right now. Chili Creek, that one. So solve the riddles someday, maybe. Gwydion, the final verdict. Oh, okay, Regil needs to do that one. From the meaning of an print act. So gotta find a Nevia for that one. Last resort. We just did that. Okay, so where's the Nevia? See if Erilu knows. No, it's not Erilu. It's Rushle. Sorry, Rushle. Gimpy, you run too slow. For a dragon, you run way too slow.
Will not falter.
I see a personal question. Nope. No. So again, where's... No, fine, we'll go here then. Lady Konomi, not my friend anymore, really. She's really pissed at me. I honestly don't give a shit. It's breathing some fire. I bet that hits friendlies though, doesn't it? Okay. So, while I'm thinking about this, there was a book over here that was new. Court of Dresden, Code of Martial Law. Fourth, whatever. Martial Law. There's a Nevia. You're standing right next to her, didn't even notice her. Look who it is. Hi. Do you remember when I asked you about your dream? You said you wanted to learn how to bake bread. Can you tell me more about that? Is this for Rushle? Uh-huh. I can see. You can come out. And Nevia smiles at the half-hidden succubus bashfully emerging from her hiding place. Now, isn't that better? Anyway, back to bread. Nevia sighs pensively, her eyes gazing into the distance. So I didn't get to do this before with Rushle, because of reasons. And when I was just a little snot-nosed kid, my mom hid me from our enemies in the Temple of Desna. Nidal, my birthplace. It's a horror show. If it crumbled into the sea tomorrow, I'd throw a party. But the temple was a tiny oasis of peace and calm, hidden away inside all that. Folks in the temple knew how to laugh. They'd sing songs as they did their needlework. In the mornings, they'd bake the most fragrant bread in the whole world. I could barely see over the table, but I'd stand and watch as the cook mixed the dough, formed it into rounds, and then put them in the oven. It's the happiest memory of my life. Well, or of the crappy part of my life, up until I met Beth, of course. Then, when I bailed on that, I did all kinds of scummy jobs. I crawled through marshlands, I scrambled over rooftops, I waded through sewers, I spied, I tracked, I killed, and that memory was the thing that kept me going. When I was sitting up to my eyeballs in gore, or dragging myself through the slums with an arrow in my side, I remembered the smell of that bread, the crunch of the crust, how it burned my little fingers. I remember how happy I was back then. Commander, have you thought about what you'll do after we win? I mean, once we smash the demons, close the world moon, hung up our weapons, what then? I know my war will be well and truly over the morning I get up, mix up a dough, and put it in the oven. I'm going to sit there and watch it rise. And the smell of fresh bread will wake Irabeth, and she'll come into the kitchen, and I'll break off her break off a steaming, fragrant piece. That's when I truly know my gut that the crusade's over. That our peaceful life has begun. Richelieu listens to Anevia with rapt attention. When Anevia finishes, Succubus is silent for a long time, and then briskly wipes her eyes. Thank you, Anevia. Desna bless you. I think I understand now. I think I truly understand. Richelieu turns to you. You see a sparkle of hope in her eyes again, something that's been missing since your last visit to the world of dreams. Gimpy, I need to go there again, to the dream world. Now I know how to solve the riddle. Please come speak to me in private as soon as you can. Not waiting for your answer, she walks away. Anevia watches the demon go. Desna teaches that everything we do in our waking hours begins in our dreams. I wonder what my dream helped her understand, but whatever it was, may the goddess watch over her. Alright, watch yourself now. No, I'm confused. Okay, so. Now we gotta go talk. Okay, so she's gonna be in the inn or tavern. No, she's gonna be in the tavern. Oh, that's not a quest? Didn't show us this quest being here. Let's go to your dream. Let's do it. I can't wait to finally solve this riddle. Oh, but there's a glimpse of concern appears on the succubus's eager face. My nightmare. It's still in there. Usually he doesn't show up at all, but I think he will attack us when we start altering the very nature of my dream. Better get ready for battle. I must get ready for battle then. He's got no buffs on. So. Dun, dun, dun. What blur? Your image. Dun, dun, dun. Protection from arrows. I don't have to worry about that. Multiplied greater though. Location, just in case. No buffs there. Ice body. And sea mantle. Hey, what? Stop. Shit.
Hey Gimpy, have you hydrated lately? If not, you really should.
I don't know what just happened there. I don't need to rest. Well, that is not what I thought was going to happen. I don't know what happened there. Don't know what happened. Anyway, Gimpy. He's all buffed, ready to go. No idea what happened. Okay, all set. We're already. Oh, we might do this. Personal buffs. And blur mirror image, all set. Let's go. Forgot to save. Okay, now we go in. Let's go to your dream. Let's do it. I can't wait to finally solve this riddle. But there's blah blah blah. I'm ready. Basically, touches your hand and the real world fades around you. So, Richelieu's dream. What do you dream of? I dream of sleeping. Richelieu's dream seems even darker and emptier than before. The smell of smoke and ash lingers in the cold air. You can't see the nightmare, but you can feel it watching you from the dark. Succubus approaches the table reverently, as if approaching a holy altar. Then she hesitates. When Desna Desna asked me, "What do you dream of?" I didn't know anything about dreams. I've been trying to imitate mortals, but I've never really understood what I was doing. I filled my dreams with so many things, but now I understand why they all burned so easily. They were not real dreams, but how should I put it? Mortals don't actually dream about objects, they dream about ideas. Filling my dreams with those items was like stealing a roadside sign from its stake and then claiming that I had an entire town in my hands. Nevia isn't really dreaming about a loaf of bread. Her dream is about a whole new life. A life where where there's no war. A life where she lives in her own house and bakes bread for her beloved. I'm sure that if I asked anyone about the things I stored here, they'd tell me why those things are in their dream worlds, the worlds where they find happiness. Did Nevia's words give you any idea how to find your own dream? If you want, I can try to help you understand your dreams. Yes, you may be the only one who can. I don't think anyone in the universe knows me better than you. This table didn't burn because it is part of my true dream, a part of the world where I am happy. Now I just have to find out what this world looks like. She closes her eyes. The world of my dreams is so close, I can almost see it. Almost. A teapot is on the table, she whispers quietly. You can barely hear her words, but she speaks. The world changes around you. The smell of smoke and ash is replaced by fragrant aroma of freshly brewed tea. Teacups are full, and steam is rising from them. There's a spot of spilled jam, cookie crumbs. I must have baked cookies. The nightmares spawn. Planning to drink some tea, a hissing voice full of bitter hatred can be heard in the darkness. You used to drink souls before. How many living souls did you kill, you fiend? How many did you torture to death? You don't deserve a life like this. I've done many terrible things. Her voice is quiet but firm. I've ruined many lives, and I've been paying for it as long as I live. I will fight until we close the world wound, and even after that, as long as there is evil on Galarian. But I will not give up on my dream, whatever it is. Without it, I won't have the strength to fight. I'll make you pay with your life. No, here we go.
Defeat is not an option.
This is going to be interesting. Oh look, dragon breath. And there's more. So behind us. So these are quickened bolstered fireball there. How about something better? It's the regular quickened bolstered fireball. That can't hit all three? Damn it. Okay, never mind then. Scorching Ray, this is a quick and bolstered one, so kill you first. Right, Gimpy doesn't have the double one anymore, does it? Oh no, he should still have it, because that was a mythic ability. That should be locked in, I would think. Leave Gimpy alone. So this is a bolstered magic missile. Ursula stops to catch her breath. These nightmares will never leave me alone. I know that I deserve them, but it is so hard to fight them off over and over again. But there's truth to your nightmares. Are you feeling all right? You cannot have dreams without nightmares. They are the price you must pay for your humanity. Yes, I know. Thank you for helping me fight them off. Let's continue. She closes her eyes again. Surrounding the table, I see a house, a large, spacious kitchen, a ray of sunlight coming in through the window, the branches of an apple tree swaying outside. You want to have a house of your own, my venomous butterfly, says the nightmare spawn. DiMaggio's charred, ghostly face is twisted with hatred. You deprived me of my home twice. First you took Elysium from me. Then I found myself needing refuge in the abyss. But you've destroyed that too. And now you dare to dream of a house of your own? I have wronged you badly, and I feel guilty. I'm not trying to make excuses. There's nothing I could say that would ever excuse what I've done. But you are dead, DiMaggio. I will never forget you, but I will not let you take my life. You don't have the right to live.
We will prevail.
4 this time? Breath's not up yet. That's the quick and bolstered fireball. How come this isn't on? That should be on all the time. Look, they're all dead. Well, maybe not all of them. Those guys aren't. Oh, they're too far apart. So, quick and magic missile. That's the weak version. Step away. It's only 2 of them. Should be able to blast both of them. So this is the bolstered version. Bolstered version. Ah, his mythic didn't kick in. But the damage. 1d4 plus 3. That's not right. He's supposed to be doing 1d6 damage. It's not. He's supposed to be doing 1d6. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, he's not doing the right damage. He's 1d4 stuff supposed to do 1d6. Usually looks pale as she wipes away the sweat and tears from her face. You're so close to finding your dream, you're almost there. Does this nightmare haunt you all the time? Are you sure you want to continue? So close to find your dream, you're almost there. Yes, I want to see it through to the end. A kitchen, a teapot on the cable, and who's sitting at the table? Look, that's me. But I'm not alone. Who's that with me? It's you. We're laughing.
Gimpy is raising money for the National MS Society for the 9th year in a row here on Twitch. Walk MS 2022 in San Diego is April 23rd, but Mrs. Gimpy, Mickey, Rocket, and Gimpy will be doing private walks in April and May. They are walking 1 mile for every $1,000 raised. If you would like to help with a donation, please visit stompingoutms.org. Thank you.
Yep, thank you. Okay, so, but I'm not alone. Who's that with me? It's you. We're laughing. We're carefree and happy. We're drinking tea and reminiscing about days gone by. But it's not just the 2 of us. All my friends are here. This whole time, this is what I really wanted. A house of my own, friends, maybe even a family. Family is not the word mortals use to describe the people who fill them with happiness. The people they love and can't live without. The nightmare spawned. You can't be happy, you scum. You don't deserve happiness. The nightmare's hiss grows with a deafening roar. I will be happy, she looks the monster straight in the eye. Do whatever you want to me, but my dreams are mine forever.
Stand with me.
And Haru goes on a killing spree. My turn? Look. Oh, didn't go far enough. That'll work. Come on down. Quick and bolstered fireball. Where's the last one? There he comes. The monster is gone and the kitchen is peaceful again.
I just want to live here, in the world of mortals, with the ones I hold dear. I have solved your riddle, goddess. This is my true dream. Goddess, what is going on? What's happening to me?
Oh, is this good or bad? Oh, the magical butterflies of Desna.
I have changed. I can feel it. The abyss has relinquished its hold on me. I am not a monster anymore. Oh, Desna, this is so wonderful.
You found your dream. Congratulations.
Yes, I have. But you have been beside me every step of the way. I could never have done this without you. Thank you so much.
What just happened?
I don't know, but I can feel that everything has changed. Myself, you, everything in the world. Oh, goddess, this is so beautiful. I had no idea that the world could be so beautiful.
How do you feel?
I've never felt better. Everything that I hated about myself is gone. I look at you and I don't feel hunger. I don't want to kill. All the unholy cravings I experienced as a demon, they're all gone. Now I just want to be happy, to live and to love.
So your touch no longer drains the life from others.
No, I am not a monster anymore. Not a predator, not a weapon. Just a woman. Like any other female mortal.
So what will you do now?
First, I'll help you win this war. We'll close the world wound once and for all. And then, you know, I've done so many bad things. My redemption doesn't automatically cancel out all the evil I've done. The people I murdered are beyond salvation now, and my nightmares won't let me forget that. But I can still save the others, those who are still alive and in need of help.
It's time for us to return to the real world.
Yes! I can't wait to see the world through new eyes.
Dum dum dum. So that's very different than we did with the Lich. That's a very different ending for her. Or near ending for her, I guess. Which is good. And no, the Lich didn't kill her. Didn't turn her into undead, so that'd have been cool, but no, that didn't happen. Okay, so Ascending Succubus. Humans overcome their evil nature is such a rare occurrence that most people don't even believe in their existence. The path of ascension is long and thorny road, but before truly achieving virtue, demon spends many years in spiritual search, blah blah blah. Ascending demon loses most of their demonic powers, which helps them to battle the temptation to return to their old ways, but also leaves them vulnerable to retaliation from other demons who loathe the idea of rebellion against evil. So she's now officially chaotic good. Or was she chaotic good before? I think she was before. So, is she getting cool stuff, or did she lose stuff? Dun, dun, dun. So that's still there. So I wonder what actually changed on her. She still has that stuff. so nothing stands out. So anyway, there, Aru, happy.
Godspeed.
All those spells, did all those spells get burned in a dream is the real question. Doesn't matter, we get more. Okay, anybody else in this area? Last Resort, that's Saul, we'll about that later. Darren, it's his thing. Final Verdict, that's Reginald. Okay, so next, going down to Canabras so we can deal with the dragon stuff.
Time has come.
And no, Gimpy is not a demon. Those are dragon wings. He still doesn't run any faster, I don't think. Does he? Nope, still same lame ass speed. Okay, out we go. So, got into Canabras because we got a meeting with the gold dragon down there. Hopefully we get there this time. First time we tried to go down there, we got interrupted by Chief Sull. Because, you know, he's wandering around doing nothing. Okay. Oh, before it was only 2 days to get down there. Now it's going to take us 3. Scout is heavily encumbered. Why? So, armies. Still got a day before the generals are ready. Yeah, random. Oh, traveling merchant. So let's give us a chance to do buffs and stuff.
Hey, bag of water, it is time to take a break.
Okay.
Go stretch your legs.
Timing. That's good, I guess.
Your next break is in 2 hours.
Okay, so auto buff stuff. I just want to check stuff real quick. Sea Mantle, Good Hope, Light Bubble. Oh, Gimpy doesn't have Good Hope anymore. Oh, wait a minute. Did he lose his Oh, that's right, he lost his Azana spell book. So those spells aren't going to work anymore.
I will see this through.
Boo. Sea Mantle, Ice Body. Right there. So Good Hope. Rid of that. I've got Ice Body. Okay, let's see how this goes. Execute.
Let us not hesitate.
Inimosi travisi. Inimosi travisi. Inimosi travisi. Aperane sentes. Magritium turinos.
A lot of spells out of Scout.
Travisi. Inimosi travisi.
Done. Gimpy. It's a shield. That. To seeing. That's wisdom. Wings. That does on buffs. He didn't do any of his own buffs.
I stand ready.
So, while I'm thinking about it. Damage. Clear. What was it up here? Was nice body. Metal. Okay, so I'm going to take a quick break. I need to get some water and that kind of thing. Stretch my legs, and when we get back, we'll see what Mr. Skeleton has to sell. If anything interesting, we'll see. And I'll be back shortly. Thank you all very much for watching. Enjoy the dog video.